Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Smile season finale. Now, before the break, we watched A Day in Keith's Life, and now I want to talk a little bit more, go a little bit more in depth about what we saw in the video. So I think one of the main things that we saw there was your capstone presentation, obviously. Can you give a quick explainer of what the project was and what you have been working on for a while now?
Yeah, so for the past year I've been working on a project with a professor here and two other academics at different universities. And the real general overview is we're trying to create these ontologies, these really essentially fancy dictionaries, and we're trying to build a computer program that a user can sit down at and it will help them make these. And then this fall, I started working on another portion of it where we're trying to do some measurement within it. So that's what I was presenting on yesterday, was the measurement portion of it.
That sounds like a lot to learn and research, but how did you even get into like such a project like that? That sounds like a really niche topic.
It is. So last fall I took a class with Professor Dr. Schlegel, who's in the CS department here, and he's working on this as sort of a like contractual work on the side, and he was looking for a student to help intern and help out with the project, and I was the only one who showed any interest. It's really cool stuff, a lot of logical computing, which is I find really interesting.
So you're a double major in math and computer science, so what made you interested in working in this area, and specifically like the project you've been working on? What are you passionate about with that?
Yeah, it's a really interesting time right now in the field of applied ontology, where they're trying to bring in more math and computer science to help sort of formalize the field and bring a lot of consistency. And so being able to be part of that research is just really exciting.
Yeah, it seems like it's like a whole new world out there, so it must be cool to be kind of on the forefront of that. So obviously you've been working on this for a long time. There must have been ups and downs with the project. I'm sure it must have been very challenging at points, but what were some of the challenges you faced along the way?
Yeah, so there's always something that's really common in computer science is when you're working on a legacy code base or something that you didn't write from scratch. You always have this issue with collaboration where somebody else has written something and it's not working, and you might not be able to call them up and say, hey, why is this not working? You should have seen me over the summer. I had a whole wall of sticky notes covered in just things that weren't working. So just the classic issues of working on a very large project.
Yeah, I feel like that's a common issue across the academic field, I guess, but I guess even more so in that way. But do you have anything specifically that you are happiest with the project, and especially now that you're almost done and 99% there, is there anything kind of you're looking back on and being like, wow, that was my either favorite part or biggest accomplishment with that? My favorite part of it is I really like presenting on it, and I really like talking to other people about it, because not a lot of people are familiar with ontology. So I was able to present at the end of the summer and then again at a math conference in October, along with the capstone presentation the other day. So I really enjoyed getting to talk about this with other people. I'm not sure if you said this in the beginning, but can you give our audience a quick explainer of like what an ontology is in like layman's like terms, I guess?
So I described it originally as like a really fancy dictionary, but it is a collection of terms and their relations to one another, and it hopes to classify reality around us. Specifically, we're looking at a lot of top-level ontologies, which have really general classifications, things like objects and processes. So like the chair I'm sitting is an object, but this show right now is a process. It's something that's happening. And so putting that all together helps to semantically label data, which just means better machine learning and AI.
It's been interesting to learn about that. I had no idea about this whole world, and it's kind of like, it seems like there's a lot out there to learn. But I know the project didn't just take place here in Oswego, like you said, over the summer. You went out. You want to talk about your experience over the summer?
So for this summer, because the project lead works for the Air Force Research Lab in Dayton, Ohio, I was able to work as an intern in Dayton, Ohio for this summer. It was really interesting. So I was working for one college, living at a different college, and collaborating with my mentor at the Air Force Research Lab.
What was it like living and having that working experience outside of New York? there's a lot less trees in the part of Ohio I was in, and there was a lot less water. I'm so used to being right by Lake Ontario, both here and where I'm from originally. So that was a little off. But it was really cool being able to work with, there's a lot of grad students. I was mostly an internship for grad students. So it was really neat seeing people further along in their academic career working on fascinating research. So it was super exciting.
And I'm sure you had a whole summer to explore the area out there. Were there any like specific places you love to go visit, or like any places you might recommend to the audience if you ever find yourself out in Ohio?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you ever find yourself in Dayton, Ohio, the Air Force Museum is really interesting. They have 4 hangars in a missile silo full of planes. They have 2 or 3 of the old Air Force Ones. They have the SR-71 Blackbird from the Cold War. You name it, it's in the Air Force Museum. And then also, if you're hungry, near I believe it's the Dayton's Children's Hospital, just north of the river, there's a really good taco place called Taqueria Los Cabos. I can't recommend it enough. I think I went every week on Friday. It was sort of my, okay, I'm done working for the week. Let me go get tacos. It was fantastic.
That sounds like a good celebration. I'll have to put that on my bucket list for if I'm ever in Ohio. So I guess coming back to New York now and what you're doing here, you're going to be graduating in a week or so, which must be a little bit frightening, but what do you hope to do in the future? It seems like you have a lot going on right now in terms of academics, so where do you hope to guide that in the future?
Yeah, so right now in the spring I have a 20-hour week internship actually continuing to work on this project, and then I'm also applying for grad schools, I'm applying for jobs. I'm in this weird transitional spot where I have more or less like a free semester, not really free, but where I'm not going directly into something specific. So there's a lot of choices. It's very exciting. I'm very thankful to be in this position where I'm at. It's working out well.
Yeah, it's been nice to see your growth along the way as well. And I guess in terms of just college in general, what are some of the takeaways you've had, or like some of your favorite moments from the past 3.5 years?
I think looking back, I wish I'd started going to hockey games earlier because I didn't realize how much I'd like them. Like, I always went to like lacrosse games every now and again as a kid, but hockey games are super fun. There's something that I'm still trying to learn is always start your project a little sooner than you think you'll need to, because I can't tell you the amount of times when it's 2 a.m. and I'm trying to crush something in, but we're all college students. Who hasn't pulled an almost all-nighter to make sure you hit the deadline? But I think my biggest thing is just I wish I'd gotten involved with more things earlier on.
I guess now that we're about to go into 2024, you have a whole blank slate ahead of you. So is there any sort of goals or accomplishment or anything you want to be involved with, I guess, going forward? Anything looking forward? Yeah,
I really want to try and branch out in computer science a little bit. I've been very focused with what I've been doing. We're a very Java-based school, which doesn't mean much, but more or less we're only using one language for a lot of it, and I've branched out a little bit, but I want to try and learn as much as I can on my own on computer science, so that way when I'm going out to jobs, when I'm possibly going to grad school, I have more tools in my toolbox, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sure you're off to great things as well. I know you've had a lot of success so far, so 2024 will be a good year, I'm sure. But thank you for taking the time to talk on the show tonight and give us a little bit of a explainer into the stuff you're doing up here. I know it's really interesting. After the break, we're going to be reacting to some of your moments from the last few weeks with snapshots, so make sure to stick around.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up with that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions. Welcome back, everyone, and let's get right into our snapshots. This is a chance for our viewers at home to submit photos and videos from your lives. I think it's a great way to connect with everyone watching at home, and you know, we've had a long time since the last episode, so we've had a lot to catch up on. So without further ado, let's get started. If we could put some of the first snapshots on screen, please. So this is from our teleprompter, Ryan. He went with the ski club out to Vermont to Killington Peak. So he was nice enough to submit some photos and some videos for us to see. This was the ski club you saw in the first picture, and then we got the nice mountain. That's a lot of snow out there, but I picked these not only because that sounds like an amazing trip, but also because it's starting to snow in Oswego.
It is starting to snow.
And winter weather is coming, so what are your thoughts? I know you have to wake up early and walk out probably in the snow a lot, so.
Yeah, well, the day I was recording on Thursday, it was not, a blizzard, but there was plenty of snow out there. I love the snow until I have to drive in it, then I like it a little less, but yeah. I'm excited for it to be winter again. I love summer, but.
So far we've had like one real snow day. And then a lot of it has just been sprinkles here and there in the morning, but I feel like it's going to be a very snow-heavy winter based on the fact that we're getting snow this early.
Yeah, I think especially come January, I think we might get a little bit of a wallop, but we'll see. Who really knows?
I'm excited though. I love this. Again, like you, I don't like going out in the snow itself, but I like getting some hot cocoa and
curling right up with a fire and a blanket.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So I'm excited for the winter weather. Let's move on to the second snapshot, if we could, please. So I want to give a quick shout out to my brother, Patrick, who might be watching this soon. He is currently a freshman at Stony Brook University down home on Long Island. He is a mechanical engineering major, and for his final exam for his class, him and some of his teammates had to build something, so they built this tank. If we could go to the next picture. This was super cool. He showed me a video of it. It's it has this light tracking on it, so it can follow a target as you move around, and it shoots water out of it too. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that. He was working on it over break a little bit too, but I just thought it was super cool, so I just wanted to show it on the show. But I wanted to bring it up also because of finals. This was his final exam. We got a lot of final exams coming, so what are your thoughts going into it? I know this is your last push, I guess, but.
That was his final. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really neat seeing project finals instead of tests, especially for freshman year. I know I've been helping TA a class, and if they had a final project, that would be awesome. But they have an exam, which is fine. But
yeah,
I know for my finals, I don't have any tests, but I do have some papers and projects that I'm finishing up. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I got 2 exams and a couple papers, but my area is just a lot of final projects. So yeah. This semester it's been a little lighter on the projects themselves. It's been more writing heavy, but it's just I'm just waiting for the final push, and then we will make it out, and it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, we're right at the tail end. It's just a couple papers, a couple tests.
Yeah,
bada
just keep typing. It'll be fine. Let's move on to the third snapshot, if we could. So this was my picture. This was over Thanksgiving break. To go home I take the train from here down to the city, and then I take the train home from there, the LIRR. But this was this is the day before Thanksgiving, I believe. And so right outside Penn Station is the famous Macy's store, like the Macy's store where they have the Thanksgiving Day parade. It was just so pretty. There were so many tourists. Like, I was like, guys, not to be like that New Yorker that's like, get out of the way, whatever, but it was just a lot of people just standing there taking pictures, and I was trying to walk around and like do a little sightseeing while I had some time to spare between trains. But I thought it was so pretty. The store itself was really, really nicely done, and it was cool to see the store like before the parade. I've never like seen it all decked out like that.
The behind the scenes.
Yes, but this is just like the holiday season is coming, you know. I'm excited. I know like the city down the street, they have a lot of lights up, and it's just really pretty. So what do you think?
I'm excited. I know my neighbors for the past couple of years put on quite a light show. They have their whole front yard completely decked out in decorations and lights, and it's all timed to music too. So the Macy's store looked pretty, but I think the Hopkins might have them beat. So I'm excited to head home and see that again.
That sounds cool. I got a couple neighbors down the block from me that it's like every square inch of their lawn is covered, and it's like a competition every year. See who could go the grandest with it. But
did you know that there's a Christmas light convention in Las Vegas every year?
No.
Or at least it was in Las Vegas. Yeah, my neighbor went to that.
Wow, that's dedication right there. No, I'm just excited. I always like seeing during the holiday season, seeing everything get all dressed up and make things seem a little nicer. I'm excited to decorate the house a little bit, put up maybe some paper snowflakes, and just make it look a little cute for the holidays.
Yeah, I'll have to put up, my sister made me an advent calendar of ornaments that I'm slowly unwrapping. They're all animated characters, so I'm excited to keep unwrapping those.
That's nice. And how about we move to the last snapshot, please? So, quick shout out. I've been working the hockey games on Friday and Saturday. Friday's game was a rough one, but yesterday's game last night, it was really good. We beat Utica, which was like one of the top teams in the nation. So we have our AP, Jacob, and our director, Garrett Chan. We have another picture of Melinda too, if we could put that up. Yeah, so we got Melinda out there doing the Cam 4 action out in the crowd. We got we had an interview with one of the star players of the game afterwards, but yeah, hockey season is in full force at this point. It's said that break is coming up, so it's kind of like, well, whatever. I mean, I'll be here for break, but the student section is what makes a hockey game, so.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Friday was rough, but Saturday was much better. We came back Saturday. I meant to get clips for the Friday night hockey game, but I didn't. But it's probably best that we just try and forget.
Let's forget that one. But Saturday night, you guys should check it out. We have a live stream of it. It was a really good production, good game, and everything. So, yeah, hockey. I love hockey. It's really fun.
It's a fun time.
I hope I can get back in the rink in the student section for maybe one of the last games. But yeah.
But then who will run the show?
We got a lot of people back there who will handle it. So, yeah, that was a good round of snapshots. I think it covered everything nicely.
Yeah, no, I love being able to see everything. I like getting to talk about it too. Shout out Patrick again for an awesome final project. That I think was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for the show tonight. First off, thank you again for coming on and talking through everything.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it was nice to learn a little bit more about what you've been doing and with your final semester here. Any quick final thoughts?
Not at all. Just it's the end. We can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you. Congratulations if you're graduating, and you're almost there if you're not.
Okay, well, yeah, congrats to everyone. It's time for me to say my goodbyes as well. Thank you to everyone watching at home. You know who you are. My family, my friends, everyone watching. As I come to the end of my second season, it's been really, really nice to have your support throughout my time here on the show and throughout this journey. I think I said this on the first season finale, but I remember being so scared of starting this whole thing. I was like, this is never going to work out. I would have no clue how it turned out, but I've just been really happy putting this all together and meeting so many new amazing people here, not only on the show, but in the crew and everyone behind the scenes as well. I want to give a quick shout out to, again, all the amazing students behind the scenes that are all back in the control room that you don't see. They all helped to put together this show. It's like, I can't believe the community that we have here. It's wouldn't be possible without you guys, and I'm always appreciative of all your help. And I'd also like to give a quick shout out to our director Garrett, who's working back there. You saw him in the picture. He's graduating as well. Yeah, he's done great things. I know he's going to be off to amazing success in the real world. So, Garrett, congratulations. Keep going. You got this. With all that being said, goodbye for now. Have a wonderful holiday season. And for one last time, smile, because you're on camera. Have a good night, guys.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, a state of emergency in Oswego County in case of a sunny day on April 8th.
And protests on campus. Find out how students are uniting under the same flag.
Plus, a SUNY Oswego tradition, now with a new name.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Aurora Fitzgerald.
And I'm Matt Bly.
Oswego County announced today that a state of emergency will be in effect on April 8th as the county expects to temporarily double its population the day of the solar eclipse. An emergency order is also expected to be issued later this week that will close all non-essential county facilities, including the DMV and the landfill on the 8th.
Oswego County Legislator Chairman James Weatherup declared the state of emergency in a statement saying, quote, "We want to make sure our residents and visitors are all able to enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime event safely with as little disruption as possible. Services like the Department of Social Services and the Office for the Aging will also be adjusting their services for the county's homelessness and elderly populations, respectively, to accommodate the emergency order."
As Israel continues its military offensive into Gaza, blocking large-scale aid from entering the Strip, UN humanitarian groups say the majority of the population in Gaza is facing imminent starvation. This has sparked widespread protests around the world, including here at SUNY Oswego.
Here on campus, students are trying to learn more about the conflict. Students organized a demonstration on campus to spread awareness and demand action from the SUNY system. WTOP-10's Kyle Schaffner has the story.
The sound of a student body in solidarity with the Palestinian people was heard loudly this week, after a recent resolution for a temporary ceasefire in Gaza has raised tensions between the Israeli officials and countries like the U.S. who have backed off on their support of the nation's military efforts. But some SUNY Oswego students have been calling for a ceasefire in Gaza for a long time and won't be satisfied until it becomes a permanent one.
It all started right here outside of SUNY Oswego's Tyler Hall, where the words "Free Palestine" were spray painted onto this outdoor wall right behind me. The covering of the message, followed by the campus's response, has led to dialogue among students about the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza, and led to students gathering for a rally and march in solidarity with the Palestinian people here in the Quad.
The march was one of the many events happening on campus this week with a focus on the conflict in Gaza, with a memorial for the Palestinian lives lost and a faculty-led panel offering insight into the history of the Israel-Palestine conflict happening earlier in the week. Oswego Students for Justice in Palestine spearheaded the rally and march, and SJP Oswego President Kayleen Marie led the charge as the students arrived.
I think it's important for all students to come out and not only just Palestine, but for all students to use their voice, because we are in a nation that promotes democracy, right? So that means we have to uplift and use our voice.
The march brought students around campus, chanting in support of the Palestinian lives lost in Gaza, and brought students back to the quad to voice their support for the struggles of Palestinians and other oppressed groups.
Everybody is, at the end of the day, we're all people. We all bleed red. We all have emotions. We all have a heart. We were all born into this world. We all matter.
But not everyone was in support of the march, with multiple social media posts condemning the march and even a heckler along the march's route. Political science professor Lisa Glidden says that the conflict between Israel and Palestine has always been contentious. And although young people speaking out on world conflicts isn't a new thing, there are some new elements to it this time around.
The advent of social media and how widespread it is means that we're seeing a lot more imagery of it. And I would say it's actually kind of similar to what happened in the Vietnam War, which was called like a television war because suddenly it was being broadcast and people were really upset about it.
It may be a controversial topic, but as the death toll in Gaza continues to rise, it won't be a topic that stays off of students' tongues for very long.
Kyle Schnaufer, WTOP-10.
Oswego Health is experiencing financial hardships since their revenue dried up after a massive Change Healthcare cyber attack in February. Because of this, they have asked their vendors to increase their payment terms by 30 days. In a letter dated March 7th, Billy Barlow, Vice President of System Development and Public Affairs, said, quote, "This means very little revenue is coming into our system for an extended period of time, creating, as you can imagine, a financial hardship," end quote. The company claims the system is slowly coming back online, but has not yet confirmed when it will be fully restored.
The Oswego County Sheriff's Department will be holding a property auction at the Buildings and Grounds facility on April 10th. Opening at 9 a.m., some of the items up for auction are portable air compressors, a power boom lift, a generator unit, multiple used Ford vehicles, and more. Bidders are responsible for taking their purchased items with them once they make final payments during normal business hours. For more information, you can contact the Oswego County Sheriff's Office.
A yearly tradition at SUNY Oswego, now with a new name. Yards for Yearly, raising awareness for sexual and interpersonal violence, will now be known as Laps with Lakers, a different name with the same goals. The name change seems to be having a positive impact on the event. We're told by organizers over 100 signups and 50 volunteers have signed up with more than a month to go before the event. The goal each year is to walk 1 million yards. That's about 900 laps around the campus quad. According to Laps with the Lakers coordinator Lisa Evaneski hopes with the new name they can reach a larger audience.
We started thinking about how we can make it more connected to our campus, and with the idea that everybody knows someone who's been a victim of sexual or interpersonal violence, right? Any sort of type of violence against women. So then we decided to just brand the whole thing around Lakers.
Expect to see Lakers and members of the community walking around the campus quad on May 1st.
Well, these early spring temperatures have been nice so far, but it's not looking like it'll stay like that for long.
Yeah, certainly right. Let's take a first look at your forecast with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs.
Thanks, guys. And unfortunately, those temperatures will not be sticking around for too long, as we do have some wintry weather inbound over the next coming days, as well as cooler temperatures coming with that wintry weather. We'll take a look ahead and see that spring is around the corner still, looking further ahead into next week, or at least that is what I am being told. And then how's that solar eclipse forecast looking? Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be too cloudy? I'll have all that and more in my full weather forecast ahead. But for now, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Bradley. As a presidential election is approaching later this year, the New York State presidential primary will be Tuesday. People who are registered with a party can pick a candidate within their party ahead of the election. The Monroe County Board of Elections says that over 4,800 people already voted early last week. The polls will be open from 6 to 9 p.m. If you want to find your designated polling place, go to voterlookup.elections.ny.gov.
A call to action is being made in the State Assembly to include the New York Heat Act in the state's budget. The act is meant to help transition away from natural gas while preventing utility companies from increasing heating bills. Assemblymember Pat Faze says, quote, regular New Yorkers who did not create the climate crisis should not be paying to shoulder the cost of our clean energy transition, and New York Heat ensures that this transition is affordable, reliable, and planned.
Still ahead tonight, Joe Biden speaks with the president of China.
Plus, many households may lose access to internet. All this after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to your nightly news here at WTOP-10. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Bradley Jacobs. We're going to get right into our current conditions. So right now, we're currently looking at about 44 degrees, and that drizzly light rain action going on right now as that front is finally making its way to us here. Looking at 44 for a real temperature. Real feel is about 37 degrees, so it's a little cooler out there. You can see that wind east at 15 miles per hour. That's definitely having a factor in at it. Pressure's just shy of 1,000 millibars, which makes sense for the rain that we're seeing and the weather we're going to see inbound as well, with visibility of about 5 miles. Take a look at our temperatures across the region. Over here at Western New York, we're sitting pretty right in about the mid-40s or so. Down near the Allegheny region, we have that outlier at Randolph at 45 degrees. Coming over here to Central New York along the I-81 corridor here, mainly sitting in about the mid-40s as well. Cortland, the outlier, at 41. Take a look at southern tier here, a very wide range of temperatures here. Elmira sitting hot at 44 degrees with Binghamton and Delhi probably along as well the Oneonta areas, about low 40s, high 30s. And then coming over all the way to Utica, about 42, and then the capital region along down to the Hudson Valley, mid-40s as well. So as mentioned previously, there is a lot going on tonight, and to make some sense of it all for you here, I kind of have it going from most important to least important across the bottom. So starting off with our flood watch here, we kind of got it going all the way across Western New York into the southern tier here. You guys are under a flood watch until Thursday evening or so, and that is with the rain that you guys are supposed to see down there. It's supposed to be a lot of rain, and then up north here we have the winter storm warning here in the pink. Up in the North Country there, they're supposed to see more like, your actual wintry weather and whatnot. And then winter storm watch for Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis counties here. Otsego, Shenango, and Delaware County, you guys are also in that winter storm watch and flood watch as well. And then we have our winter weather advisories in purple. Taking a closer look at our 7-day forecast here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into the weekend, we have that front coming in. So we're going to see that drop in the temperatures as well as that mixed precipitation or so. As you can see, the low temperatures are going to get down into the mid to low 30s. That magic 32 number equals snow. Looking ahead into the weekend, we have rain showers early on, and then should be clearing up mostly nice into the next week. And then that Monday solar eclipse day, should be mostly sunny for now and partly cloudy for Tuesday. That's all for my full weather forecast. Back to you guys over at the desk.
Oswego police are asking for help looking to identify the man who hit a pedestrian this morning. The pedestrian was a 68-year-old woman who suffered injuries that were not life-threatening. Witnesses described the vehicle as a white car with tinted windows with a damaged headlight. Police are asking for any information like video surveillance or matching car descriptions. If anyone has any information, please contact the Oswego Police Department.
President Joe Biden spoke with Chinese President Xi Jinping for the first time since their in-person summit in November. The leaders spoke for nearly 2 hours on the phone. Both of the officials were speaking to try and diffuse the tensions between the two nations. They also discussed the ongoing wars in Gaza and Ukraine and North Korea's nuclear capabilities.
Next month, around 23 million low-income households could lose a subsidy that provides them with internet. The Affordable Connectivity Program is expected to run out of funding by the end of this month. The subsidy gives households up to $75 of internet bills each month. While there is some support to continue for subsidies, lawmakers have not passed an extension. For now, officials have stopped accepting new applications and enrollments. An Easter brunch shooting takes the lives of 2 victims.
Kiana Lowe, one of the victims' family members, shares her experience.
I'm pretty devastated. Heartbroken. I grew up with Alan.
Kiana Lowe says Alan Beecham was her second cousin, but they grew up like brother and sister in Bullock County, Alabama. Alan was in Nashville with his family celebrating his brother and wife's birthdays. They just wanted to get away. The family had lunch plans at Roasted Salem Town, a popular brunch spot. Lowe says they were having a great time until a man pulled a gun and started shooting.
Our whole community is hurt. My whole family is hurt. He was like my nephew's best friend.
Police say 46-year-old Anton Rucker pulled out a gun and started shooting after an altercation. Lowe says her cousins were just eating, dancing, and having fun. She doesn't know much of the details, but knows Rucker pulled a gun on her family and started shooting.
He basically died protecting his brother because the man was going to shoot his brother. He ran to him and jumped in front of him.
Alan was a veteran, a volunteer firefighter. He coached his son's youth basketball team, and he loved his wife. He was 33 years old.
He was doing so much for our community, and he really was. Anybody tell you he'll give you the shirt off his back, he just... And I know everybody says that about their person when they die, but he really was like that.
Lowe says the shooter took not only from their family, but the entire Union Springs community in Alabama.
They took our superhero. They took our superhero away.
The community is in mourning after this tragedy as they hope to recover from these losses.
Trump's former aide, Hope Hicks, is expected to testify in Donald Trump's hush money criminal trial. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records related to hush money payments. Hope Hicks appeared before the grand jury last year before Trump was indicted. Legal observers believe she could shed light on what was happening inside the political operation in the final weeks before the 2016 election.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, find out what company is planning to become sensory inclusive.
Plus, the changes you need to know when flying with JetBlue. After the break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
What, we scored?
Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back in consumer news. JetBlue's checked bag fees will be based on departure date. The price of a first checked bag will now vary based on departure date. The price of a first checked bag now ranges from $35 to $50, depending on factors including whether travel dates are peak or off-peak. Peak dates encompass about half the year, including most of the busy summer travel seasons, and dates before and after the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays.
Monday, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek signed legislation recriminalizing possession of certain drugs. The law reverses parts of a voter ballot initiative that relaxed certain drug penalties. The Democratic governor says the new legislation offers pathways to prevent jail time for individuals who possess small amounts of a controlled substance. The law takes effect September 1st.
Managing weight isn't always easy, and if you're hoping to shed a few pounds as it gets warmer, experts say there's no better time to start than now. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on how to successfully get fit as summer approaches.
You may be eyeing that swimsuit and checking out that number on the scale, but you might need to change your mindset.
What we want to focus on is lifelong health and not just focus solely on a summer body.
Dr. Steve Poon with Mayo Clinic says to meet long-term goals, first be realistic.
A lot of times people try to make these drastic changes, but oftentimes they don't take hold because it's very difficult.
Poon says to take small steps, consistent exercise can help. Incorporate cardio to get the heart rate up and strength training to build muscle. But make sure you're doing something you enjoy.
Exercise comes in very different forms for each individual, right? And what works for one person doesn't always work for the others.
Next, eat balanced meals. Poon says don't try to cut out entire food groups. Instead, eat in moderation with plenty of protein, fruits and veggies, and fiber.
Certain diets tend to avoid carbohydrates, but that's part of your long-term energy store. So if you're doing some longer distance exercises, you're going on a weekend hike on a challenging mountain trail, having some carbohydrates the night before will actually help keep and sustain your energy.
Finally, limit beverages that add empty calories. That includes alcohol and soda.
You'll hear me say moderation, moderation, moderation over and over again. And that holds true with regardless of what we're thinking about.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
LEGO is honoring Autism Acceptance Month by making its stores more sensory inclusive. The company is working to get all its US and Canada locations certified by the nonprofit organization Culture City in April. Staff will learn how to ensure everyone feels welcome and safe. The stores will also have sensory bags people can check out, and they include headphones, fidget tools, visual cue cards, and strobe reduction glasses. LEGO is also improving its magazine with clear language and user-friendly layouts to welcome more neurodivergent readers.
Coming up in sports, we've got Jaden Jiggets here in the studio.
Jaden, can you give us a quick preview?
Yes, I may. Coming up, we will have some baseball action and more after the break.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your sports anchor, Jaden Jiggets, here with WTOP-10 Nightly News. Kicking off tonight's sports news, Oswego's men's baseball team got 2 wins earlier today in their doubleheader matchup against Alfred State. First game final score was 5-4, and second game final score was 11-1. The Lakers got a close win in Game 1, scoring in the 7th inning to secure the victory, and then took that momentum straight to Game 2, scoring a total of 11 goals on the Pioneers, including 6 of them coming from the 4th inning alone. The Lakers will have their next game on the road as they will travel to Plattsburgh State this Friday, April 5th, game time at 3 p.m. Moving into Syracuse women's lacrosse keeping their momentum high as they get their 7th straight victory on the road today against Cornell, final score being 17-4. The Orange have full control and all throughout this matchup on offense and defense as by halftime, the Orange, excuse me, my mistake. The Orange already had double digits with 11 points to Cornell only having 2 points. The Orange will have their next game at home this Saturday, April 6th against the Pittsburgh Panthers. Game time will be at 4 p.m. Staying in Syracuse, congratulations to men's soccer player Julius Ruch on being among the 12 seniors named as the 2024 Syracuse University Scholars. This prestigious award is the highest undergraduate honor the university beholds. And since 1983, only 18 student athletes have earned the award. Ruch became the second member from the men's soccer team to earn this achievement, as he will be graduating in May with a bachelor's degree in finance and entrepreneurship. Excuse me again. Speaking of prestigious honors, former Syracuse Orange lineman and 13-year NFL veteran Stan Walters will be inducted into the Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame as part of its 2024 class. Walters was drafted out of Syracuse in the 1972 NFL Draft by Cincinnati and played 3 seasons with them before playing for the Eagles from 1975 to 1983. During his time, Walters was a 2-time Pro Bowl selection and 3-time All-Pro selection. The introduction ceremony for the 2024 class of the Philadelphia Sports will take place Thursday, November 7th. Now, as we move into Arizona for the Yankees versus the Diamondbacks. And guys, let me tell y'all, these Yankees are no joke this season. So far this season, the Yankees have went 5-0. That's their first time being 5-0 in a season since 1992. They're on a phenomenal winning streak, playing together, saying they're playing as a team, and without their star player, Aaron Judge, that is. As you can see here, the Yankees are saying they're rallying up those points, having 2 already on the night against the Diamondbacks. And as you see, they're just running RBIs left and right. And look at that stop right there. Just he couldn't even pass the ball. And that hit just boom. That was just a hit downfield. And look at that. Oh, look at that. Another home. Another run. Another score for the Yankees. And oh, would you look at that? Look at that botch miss of a catch. And there we go. We see Anthony Vogt get that run in. Fantastic run. The game ended 5-2, Yankees won.
That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for One Too Many.
Thank you for watching.
And have a great night, everyone.
Woohoo!
About a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la.
Breathe.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Greetings! My name is Jake McVeigh. You are watching One Too Many. Now tell me something you don't know. On either side of me, Patricia McFeely and Raina Horitz respectively. Today, I'm going to challenge them. Today, I am going to make them suffer in a PG-13 way, of course. Today is no ordinary episode of One Too Many. Today's episode will include betrayals, challenges, dangers, and all sorts of mischief. And at the center of it lies a simple question that my two contestants will debate. Is it better to have loved and lost, or to have never loved at all? Patsy, Raina, how are you both today?
I'm terrible.
I'm court ordered to say I'm great. I feel fantastic. Thank you for asking.
All right. That is deeply concerning. I was supposed to torture you guys this episode, bring you in happy and make you miserable.
I can be happy if you need me to sign a contract.
Well, I mean,
is this the contract here? Okay.
That's my sheet.
You don't get to know. Now,
All right.
now I'm giggling. I'm happy.
I'm happy. I'm
right,
smiling.
all
I'm smiling.
All right, we're all in a good mood. Okay, shut up.
okay.
Everyone shut. Okay. I will briefly explain the additional rules to the game I have added because we got to spice things up a little bit, all right? I'm now opening my bag of props.
We have been told that we're not allowed to look at this
Patsy
bag.
and Raina do not know anything.
We don't know what's going
This
on today. We gave him control of
is
the
a
episode
box
today.
of copyright-free 60 seconds to accomplish the goal games. While one contestant is pouring their heart out about love and loss and grief, the other one will be completing these silly challenges that I present to them with these silly cards. I'm dropping everything. With these silly cards.
Can you read what the name of the game is?
Any points or any challenges that they successfully complete while the other person is talking will award them bonus points, which will go towards their final score and will allow them to win.
Ooh.
Finally, While one person is playing the games, so while you're talking, you're allowed to have me sabotage the other person one time, where I will throw them off in a slightly terrifying but very silly way. All right?
Do we get to know what way that is? Or
No.
That's for you to decide.
That's for me to decide.
Okay.
There's a lot of different challenges on here.
And what's the name of the game, Jake?
It's 60 seconds to achieve the goal challenges.
Got it.
But what about beat that?
Okay.
They don't hire us for that.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
a game
you.
with challenges.
It's a game with challenges. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
And before we begin, there is a pregame ritual that, of course, we need to talk about. Hi, Mom!
Hi, Mom!
Oh, man. It is great to see you again, Mom, even though I'm on a screen and you're watching me about 2.5 hours later. Anyway,
I'll go first.
Yeah, do you have a message for your mom?
Hi, Mom. I had a pretty great birthday. It was awesome. Jack paid for my nails to get done. I know that you hate this show, and that's okay. I still love you.
Don't say it.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, okay. I want to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. Things have recently gone awry, is how I'm going to say it. Don't go on any of my social medias or text me or call me or fax me. I don't even know how you still have a fax machine. You can, however, check my LinkedIn, but I will not respond. But I'm doing fine. I love you, Mom. This show is awesome.
And Raina's mom should check the WTOP-10 Instagram today because she's topper of the week!
I do it for you, Mama.
Of the week.
I do it for you.
Oh.
Mwah. Take you up,
And Mom, I talked to you on the phone earlier today, so I don't have anything new to say to you.
But
this is going to be one too many at its most dangerous. It will be so intense, I guarantee you, you will pee yourself unless you go relieve yourself right now. You have one chance. Go now. I'll wait.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West First Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping.
Did you find love? Did you lose it? Would you have preferred to have never had it at all? That's actually what we're talking about today. But before we begin, real quick, I just want to explain all the props here on the table. We got ping pong balls, cups, chopsticks, a bag full of little tokens and little dice, sticky notes, which I don't think are going to be important, and this little timer, which will also not be important. None of this is timed. Raina, you can move at your own pace.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
And I flipped a coin. I flipped a coin off screen to make sure that who decided to go first. Patsy called heads. I didn't really. I decided this long in advance.
I never win
And
these.
extra bonus points will be given not only for how good your debate is, but how many challenges you can complete. All right? Patsy, you go first.
Guys, loving someone
Begin.
deeply is one of life's most profound experiences. It opens our hearts, fills us with joy, and gives us a sense of purpose and connection unlike anything else. When we love, we are vulnerable, opening ourselves up to the possibility of pain and heartache. But despite the risks, loving someone and being loved in return enriches our lives in ways that are immeasurable. When we love and lose, the pain can be excruciating. It feels as though a part of us is missing, and the emptiness can be overwhelming.
You
right?
can skip a challenge
We
card
may
if it's too hard.
question it if it was worth it at all. But if the pain is too much to bear, sorry. But in those moments of darkness, it's important to remember that the love we experienced was real. It brought us moments of happiness, laughter, and growth that shaped us into who we are today. The pain of loss is a testament to the depth of our love. It shows that we were willing to open our hearts fully, to give ourselves completely to another person. And while the pain may never fully go away, it eventually lessens, making room for healing and growth. We learn from our experiences, gaining wisdom and insight that can only come from loving and losing. Furthermore, the memories of love continue to live on within us, serving as a reminder of the beauty and power of love. They become a part of our story, shaping our future. Relationships and how we love others. Without experiencing love and loss, we would never fully understand the depth of our emotions or the strength of our hearts. If we could, woo! So while the pain of losing someone we love is undeniable, the experience of having loved is a gift that should be cherished. It teaches us about ourselves, about the nature of love, and about the resilience of the human spirit. In the end, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. For love is what gives us meaning and purpose in our lives.
Time. All right.
Thank you.
Raina?
Yeah.
Your rebuttal to Patsy's speech. You're welcome to continue playing the games while you do if you want to win even more points. But of course you don't have to.
I wasn't even looking at what games are.
You're not taking me seriously?
I'm sorry.
This is the most stressful experience of my entire life.
Okay, continue.
To be so honest with
Well,
you.
okay, here's the thing. I don't know why you think these games are so difficult. It's easy.
We're gonna find ping pong balls throughout the studio.
Okay, first of all, my only rebuttal is love isn't real. That's all I gotta say. And when
But
you
it
were
is
singing,
real.
you sounded like a One Direction song. Nah, I'm counting
Whoa.
that. That was counting.
She
that's
went
okay.
like this.
That's one.
That's real. You sound like a One Direction song, and guess what? One Direction broke up!
They're still friends.
So never trust a man named Zayn is my first piece of advice. I have a friend, Zayn. Hey, Zayn, I don't trust you like that. You know why? You're gonna leave me, just like the other Zayn did.
I don't know a single person named
Place 4
Zayn.
dice in a cup. I have 30 seconds. Wait, this is just place place dice in a cup and then put it back out of the cup. I'm gonna do that really quick. So, fun fact, this is also my dinner for tonight. Hey, I do know how to use chopsticks. That didn't help me very well. That didn't help my case. Look at that. I don't think I'm doing it right, but they're there.
You gotta take the dice out and put them back in.
That's what that one says.
Oh.
Using
okay.
only chopsticks, you have 30 seconds to place the dice out of the cup and back in again.
Well, why are you picking your cup up
why
with
are
the
you
hand,
picking your
then?
cup up with your hand?
My fault.
There you go.
I'm gonna do it again just to prove to you I can.
You don't
I
have
think it
any other-
actually makes it easier.
And you don't have any other rebuttal other than love isn't real and One
Then love
Direction
isn't
broke
real
up?
and you sound like One Direction. No, I don't. I'm not a man of a lot of words, to be honest with you.
Well, you're not a man at all.
We just learned that today. And I'm just trying to get points here, because honestly, I might pass out from how stressful this is.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna up the stress because if you don't get another one of these games in like 25 seconds, I am going to flip out. I'm serious.
Oh my God.
I'm actually
Raina,
serious.
everyone's
not that
looking
one.
at you.
Oh my
Everyone's
God.
looking at you.
Come on.
Everyone's
Wait.
staring
Come
at
on.
you. Everyone's looking
Wait,
at
hang
you.
Hang on. I
Come
got
on,
this.
Raina.
Pick up the
I
pace.
totally
Come on.
do this one. You
Come
don't
on,
even
pick up the
know.
pace.
Oh, that doesn't look like
That
you're
doesn't
doing
work.
it. Is it just
Doesn't
one
work.
card, or did you have to stack them all on top of each other?
What
'Cause
if I
think
told
it's
you that's
weighting it.
what was supposed to happen? Would you believe that?
No, I don't actually
Are you
believe
supposed
that.
to be blowing all 3 cards
What I
off?
just did was what you were supposed to be doing.
You were supposed to move the cup without.
Wow.
I was, yeah, that's what.
3.
Son of a gun.
So you must blow the
Son
cards
of a
off
gun.
one at a time.
That's what I did. I did what you asked.
Wow.
She did
Everyone,
not.
Calm down.
I
all right?
mean, wow.
I didn't know
I
cheating
don't
was
like
allowed.
it when you fight.
Listen, you read the card. I read the card.
It
we
said
both
blow the
watched it
cards
happen.
off. It didn't say move the cup.
I don't know
got
if
it
you're
on.
literate.
I honestly think moving the cup and having the cards not
It was
fall
more
is more
impressive.
impressive.
You're
And you know
playing on
what?
my downfall.
I'm gonna give Raina 1
gonna
bonus
move
point
the
for
cup.
being impressive.
That's the first time that will ever happen.
That's
And
like the
the
equivalent.
last.
That's the
And the
equivalent
last.
of us giving each other points for being pretty.
That
He's
was
just
true.
giving you a point.
And I don't like it when you guys
I'm just
fight.
giving-
It reminds me of other dying loves in the world, and I don't want to deal with that here.
Well, listen, here's the thing, is you don't need to worry about love dying on this set because I hate both of you a lot.
Perfect. Awesome.
You two,
That's great.
you
for me.
really annoy me. All right.
Most men say that.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the word rebuttal has the word but in it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
You're
Yeah.
so right.
I'm serious.
That's so funny.
I'm actually serious.
Oh my god.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the word rebuttal has the word but in it. And I was writing the script for today, and I was talking about, Raina's rebuttal, Patsy's rebuttal. I was like, dude!
What?
He did that?
Oh man,
He
it
did that.
is great.
You're really, wow.
I mean, I want to go to comedy school.
Clown college?
Well, I'm already at a clown college.
That's true. Sorry.
Love you, Oswego. Just kidding. Oh man. Anyway, Raina, how did you find those games? Were they difficult? Were they easy?
This is it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I haven't even gone yet, and I don't feel like a winner. These games were like Jigsaw from Saw, not sponsored, giving me a challenge to do brain games without glasses on.
Oh, you
I'm
should
an
have worn
intelligent
glasses.
woman with glasses. Without glasses, I don't think I understand what I'm doing in this studio. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I am not here by my own free will. This is
Okay, cut to camera 2.
shit.
You're
No,
okay.
I'm
No,
not
you're done. No, cut to
I'm
camera 2.
not here
Take camera 2,
on
please.
my own
No,
fruition.
stop. Don't put
They
it on
don't
her
even
face.
pay
Raina.
me.
Take it off her
Raina.
face, please.
You
Take it
signed a
off her face.
contract.
Okay. Yeah.
You forged my signature.
There's no need for those kinds of
You can't prove
jokes
that.
on air. There's no need for those kinds of jokes. Everybody here is here of their own volition and is here with no coercion of physical or mental violence. Patsy, sit down or you lose. Anyway, oh, hold on, wait. Is it? Oh my gosh, it's time for a surprise break. Oh, I bet you weren't expecting that. Get out of here. Go get your snacks. Go get everything we need. We come back, Patsy's gonna be doing her thing.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
You guys are never going to believe this, okay? During the break, there was actually a clown running around the set right now, and he ran out literally as soon as the commercial break ended. I kid you not, there was a clown on set, and you guys missed him.
It's
so
a little
I guess,
bit of a concern. We need security, guys.
Yeah, so you guys missed the clown, so, you know, Raina's the next best thing. So, Raina, you go do your thing.
It was not a clown,
Okay.
it was my juggalo friend, but I see the confusion. I'd like to begin. Let's say, hypothetically, you fell and you scraped your knee. A little fall.
Shoot.
Nothing more. You laughed it off at the time. Surely a little fall won't leave a mark. You can move on.
No.
I guess. But 3 years later, you look down at your knee and there's still a scar. When you wear shorts in the summer, sometimes people ask, hey, what happened to your leg?
No.
Huh. When you go
Sorry
take a
if my butt's
shower,
in the screen,
you
guys.
catch glimpses of the scar in the mirror. How strange. Such a small moment in life, yet it follows you each and every
so
day.
ridiculous.
I would love it if you sabotaged it.
No! Ah!
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys.
You know, it's not your fault that you fell. It happens.
Jeez,
I
guys.
wouldn't blame the ground.
Jeez.
From the ground's perspective, maybe you hurt it worse. Maybe you did some damage when you fell into it too.
Come on.
But now, 3 years
Come
later,
on. Okay.
give or take, people still associate you
I have another
with that ground in that patch of land.
Get in.
Two.
And that
Oh,
scar
dude,
on your
you got
leg.
two.
You carry the burden of a moment so brief.
Okay, what's the next one?
You didn't even remember
Rest
that you were
chopstick,
smiling
almond dice, and
when you
place the
fell.
cup.
You were with friends, you were happy. You had
that's
things
crazy.
to do with your life. It was
That's
it was a good moment when you fell, it was, but you don't remember it that way. No. You don't even think of these facts when you see that scar. All you see is just scar. So now, for the future, you wear knee pads everywhere.
I'm gonna just.
You know, it's better to be safe, free of scars. Maybe one day you'll fall into grass, instead, on purpose this time.
Dude.
Just to feel alive.
Were your tricks this crazy?
And you won't get a mark,
They were pretty crazy.
only a memory of green grass and a beaming
believe you got
smile
so many points.
and a story that you were in control of.
Dude.
Dude, if it's too
I
hard,
choose
just
to wait
skip
for
it.
that day.
You're right.
And I really,
Dude.
I
all of
believe
these are insane.
that we should all be wearing knee pads.
Where?
Be a
I don't
little
know where
extra
balls are.
cautious. Because those who
Okay.
dive in don't realize that they hurt the ground just as much as they scrape their knee.
Okay.
I believe it's
that's another
those
one. Stack
who
two
love the
cups.
hardest that hurt the deepest. And for that, I believe it is better to go in with the best of intentions rather
what
than
that was.
under the
That was another one.
implications of love. I believe it's better to wait until it's real. Because if you're just going into love and taking it as a story to toss aside,
Face down on the table.
what did you really gain? And who are you at the end of the day when you go home that night? Do you feel good knowing that you got a story to love when someone else is on that ground? I wouldn't.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Just
Dude.
something to think about. You know, I got a lot of scars on my knees.
Wow. That was so sad. I would have almost shed a tear if I wasn't so manly.
You
I'm
really
serious. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Patsy, you can keep trying to complete as many of these games as possible. You're down a little bit, so you gotta really bring out the thing.
Teleprompter, can you just go up so I can
So-
kind of look at what she said?
Raina,
Thanks, teleprompter.
let me discuss.
I'm that worthless.
Raina, let me discuss this with you because
wasn't
I am
listening for a
curious
second.
about
Yeah, absolutely.
your thoughts. You say that there's that metaphor of falling and scraping your knee and doing that kind of irreversible damage in a moment that you didn't see as all that destructive.
Guys, I'm so bad at these.
But I'm a little confused about the grass metaphor. Can you explain a little bit what you mean when you say that one day you might fall into grass?
sweating.
Because isn't the fall the problem and not necessarily the ground?
But you fall in the grass on purpose.
Why do you fall in the grass on purpose?
Because it's cozy and it'll catch me. You fall on the ground on accident. I'm trying to show I have a
I
scar.
fall on the ground on purpose
You'd have to really
so
zoom
many
in
times,
to see the
Raina.
scars on my legs.
Raina, I fall on the ground so many times on purpose, and it's just because I want to know what it feels like. And that's what love is like. You just do it because you want to know how
But
it
do you
feels.
think of the ground when you fall, or do you just think about falling?
I think of both. I think of the impact that I'll have on the ground, and I think of the time that it takes for me to fall on the ground, and that great feeling of the wind blowing through my hair as I am falling to my descent. Thank you. Anyways, back to my tricks.
I remember one time in my freshman year of high
Guys,
school.
I know how to properly use chopsticks.
I
I'm gonna teach you guys how to
just
use
messing
chopsticks.
around, and
So
we were doing
one
track. I was
and that's
on the
base,
track
and then
team,
you
believe it
rest
or
it
not.
against that one, right?
And I just said to my friends, I was like, "Hey guys, watch this!" And I jumped in the air as high as I could and just landed on my back for no reason.
And that's how you use chopsticks.
Like a belly flop, but on the ground.
That's how you
Yeah, like a
use
belly flop, but
chopsticks.
on my
Anyways,
back
back
on
to
the ground. So I just jumped as high as I could and landed on my back. And they were like, "Dude, why did you do that?" And I was like, "I don't know." And my shoulder, I hurt my shoulder because of it.
Your
And
rotator cuff, maybe?
well, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can do this.
Oh!
Ooh.
Can I?
Guys,
Wait,
it's popping so
Yeah,
loud.
I've been able to do that ever
That's
since.
so gross. Mom, stop
Yeah,
watching.
here,
You're
bring
gonna
your
hate
mic over
this.
here.
Oh my, guys.
Isn't that horrific?
Guys.
Yeah, sorry for any of you who are a little squeamish.
Give a warning next time.
Squeamish at
Jeez.
home. Patsy, your rebuttal to Raina, I need more depth from you because
More
you
depth?
kind of just
What about
asked
my ground
questions.
metaphor?
You asked questions.
I expanded on my
A
question.
metaphor's a metaphor.
I expanded on
All
it.
right.
Can we go back to Raina's thing? I want to read it. Let me read it, guys.
No, you don't. It's a one-time only experience.
Patsy, how many times are you going to try this cup challenge before you just give it up? You've been trying this for like 3 minutes now.
Also, she's lying. I'm
gonna
not
do it.
scripted. That came straight from the heart.
Dude.
Yeah, that did come straight from the heart.
She's
A very damaged heart.
Guys, I'm going to. The rest of this episode is going to be me trying.
You don't even need to hit a
to get this
You don't
cup.
even need to hit a rebuttal. I will gladly just continue this conversation.
So
I would gladly
Can
continue
I
this
get points
conversation
for
with
you
Raina.
continuing a conversation?
you come out as a winner somehow in that instance when you decided to belly back flop
Yeah.
onto the ground. I truly believe that you're the winner in that scenario.
Well, here's the thing about that.
Guys, this is really hard. I swear.
I didn't do
Seth, you come
like
out here.
permanent.
You do this.
I didn't
I
do
bet
like
you
any
can't.
permanent
I bet
damage
you
to myself.
couldn't.
I
I'm
just
talking to our cameraman.
well,
Mike, do you think you could do this, amateur?
I did do some
You're an
permanent damage
amateur.
to myself. I don't know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
can come
talking
over.
about.
Yeah,
You try to do this.
me
All right, we're
neither.
gonna have
E-Mike
one of our
does it,
crew.
can
Yeah.
she-
You know what? If E-Mike can do this, one shot.
Guys,
if E-Mike
welcome
can do this,
E-Mike.
Patsy wins the entire episode. I'm serious.
Okay, you're gonna
No
try.
questions
It has
asked.
to go
You
onto the
keep
cup.
on doing it this way.
Because it told me to do it that way. I did it. I was.
No, the picture just said that.
Some people think that you go to SUNY Oswego to see Lake Ontario. You go to SUNY Oswego to
3
see
cups?
E-Mike.
Yeah, you go to SUNY Oswego to see E-Mike.
Here, you try.
There ain't
try.
no one like her.
All right, E-Mike, you get this first try. Patsy wins the
No,
episode.
you get this at all. Just keep going. No, just keep going.
We said first try.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Now you gotta win by
Oh,
points.
wait. I got. Yeah, I see the vision. I see the
There's
vision.
not a lot of hope here.
I see it. Oh my gosh! What
There's
if it
not a lot of
landed?
hope here. If, you know what? If you can land it on top, I'll give
Seth,
you
you're
double
like
points
moving
for that.
over.
Wait. No. Do it.
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Wizard
Got it.
Double points
Look
for
at
that one.
Yeah,
Look
no.
at that.
I can't beat that.
We're
Double
not
points.
sponsored.
All right. Hey, order! Bring it back. Come on. All right. We need to give this out. Okay. So,
Hey,
Fix
Party
your crown,
City,
King.
as you all know,
think about us.
you played a very good game today. However, I mean, if you look at the tallies, there was a lot going on. I'm going to tally up Raina's points really quick. 5, 10, 5, 10,
You cheated.
15,
How did I-
20,
You cheated.
25, 26, 31,
Skill issue.
29,
She cheated.
34.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
All
Yeah,
right,
go eat your
so
pumpkins.
Raina is 34 and Patsy is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay, so the winner of today's show is me because I had a really great time watching you guys play these games.
With my best
And
friend.
I just got to sit here and laugh at all the silliness that went on, but I mean, technically, Raina scored the most
I
points
don't
today.
even want it. I want you to take it.
Oh, no, Ian says, no, you take it. Oh.
Maybe I will actually.
All right, your winner speech, Raina?
I believe in love wholeheartedly. That was a sham. I have a boyfriend back home who I'm going to marry, and I love him a lot. Lying is what helps you to win.
Wow.
Yippee.
She's a cheater.
Hey, I lie, I don't cheat.
I mean,
Write it down.
Lying has never been off the table on this episode. I mean, just look at last episode. Me and Raina both lied through our teeth.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
he broke me mentally. And here we are.
Patsy, do you have a lot of things to say because you're a loser?
Yeah.
Yeah, go off.
Guys, I think cheating is wrong. I think it's wrong for Raina to get away with this. I think we should have standards as a TV production. I think we should have morals. I am a hopeless romantic. That's why I gave this beautiful, beautiful, heartfelt argument. And she decided that love wasn't real. And that's not fair, guys. It's not fair. Love is real. Love is powerful. And love should always win. Today, love lost. We lost love today.
My love won.
I have a beautiful boyfriend, too. He's great.
Wah, wah.
He's going to comfort me as I cry. Yeah, now cheating is wrong. Cheating is wrong right now.
Cheating
it's
has
never
always
been
been on
wrong
the table
before.
for this show.
It's never been
Cheating
wrong
has
before.
always been
Every
on the
zone is
table,
a
okay?
cheat-free zone.
Now I have
sorry.
a problem with it. Cheating was not an issue until it started affecting me. Okay? I had.
Stop the vote.
Do you want to put up the graphic of my beautiful ex-boyfriend, Fugbert, please? If you have it. But yeah, cheating has been wrong. That guy cheated on me, guys. It was okay. It was fine. Womp
Okay.
womp.
All right,
Look
enough
at
about being
Fugbert.
sad. Enough about being sad, all right? It's okay.
This table.
If you've been
That was
hiding,
supposed to be in
if
the
you've been
thing.
hiding your
I
head under
forgot.
the blanket, if you've been hiding your head under the blanket for this whole episode because it was so intense and scary,
62 inches.
you can breathe now. You're good, all right? The scary part is over. And that is all we have today from beautiful Oswego, New York.
And what a
remember,
great episode he had.
Okay. If there's one thing that there's too many of, it's one too many. I've been Jake McVeigh. You've been watching your television for the last half hour. Something you don't know?
Welcome back to College Code, the newest show on WTOP. Stay tuned for our final episode. You won't want to miss this.
Welcome back to the final episode of College Code, where we talk about everything that has to do with being a college student.
So, how's this semester going for everyone?
I feel like I say this every show. I am so tired.
No, same.
Yeah, I feel like all the work is just, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's picking up. It's a lot of typing. It's a lot of typing, a lot of words, you know?
Yeah, especially with like final like group projects and stuff, just having to meet up with your partners and just like having to get all that together gets to be a lot too.
I have like 3 due this Thursday, and
That's
I'm not
insane.
looking.
I have a few due finals week, so I have some time to chill.
I have a lot of like, I don't know, I have to write scripts, I have to write papers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And script writing like is so time consuming too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, we'll make it through.
Let's start the topics. Yeah.
All right. Well, my least favorite foods. I felt like this needed to be said for me. This is our final episode. I feel like, you know, get to know me on a deeper level. I'm not a picky eater, but I have a list of foods I will not eat. And that includes, I find eggs revolting in any form. I will eat mayonnaise, but only if it's on a sandwich and I don't see it. And I think it's disgusting because one time, I don't think you would eat it with a spoon. One time I was in high school and I was having a bad day and the lunch lady put mayonnaise on my sandwich without asking, and I was like, and I couldn't, like, I cried, but that's just because I was having a bad day. But yeah. Did you eat it? I don't remember. I think I blocked it out. But yeah, I like vegetables, but I won't eat an egg and I won't eat mayonnaise.
I love vegetables. I'm like a big vegetable person.
Like what?
I like broccoli, but since we're talking about least
Yeah, I like
fave
broccoli.
foods, my
Oh.
least fave vegetable is Brussels sprouts. Like I
No,
don't know why.
they
but,
taste like farts.
No, like I guess like anytime I
eaten
tell
that
somebody
before?
I don't like Brussels sprouts, they're always like it's like a mini cabbage, but it doesn't taste like mini cabbage. It's
I also
gross.
don't like cabbage.
I'm gonna say
love
something
cabbage.
different.
What? Well, how do you eat? Okay, well, the way
Like
that.
a few different ways, but my
I've-
biggest way is probably it's a Jamaican way, I guess.
okay.
It's with like saltfish and.
So that's
But you eat it with
good.
stuff. You don't eat it like
Yeah,
alone.
with like fried
My like
dumpling and
family will
stuff,
eat
yeah.
cabbage just boiled. They'll just boil the cabbage.
That's
I'm like,
it?
yeah, and it
Like
smells
nothing
and
else?
tastes like a fart.
salt?
You probably like maybe. Sometimes if they're feeling spicy. No
I'm
hate
gonna
to my
say-
family. I love
I'm
them,
gonna say
but-
something different than vegetables and stuff like that. This is controversial. Like one thing that I don't understand that everyone ate growing up was like peanut butter and jelly.
Really, you didn't like that?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I wasn't a fan of that.
Like, do you like them
Like-
separate or no?
I like them separate. But
Peanut butter
I
and
think.
jelly is such like a classic.
But
so-
you need to know the measurements. Like some people put way too much peanut butter.
I
Yeah.
prefer.
Or too much
Yeah.
jelly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's get into the next one.
Okay. So, seasonal foods and drinks. Right now, obviously, it's the holiday season, so there's so many different flavors coming back from like
Ooh.
different like cafes, or, like coffee to like actual food. So, like, what's your favorite?
See, I'm not really a drink person, which sounds terrible. But I don't know. I feel like when Starbucks does that deal where they give you like 2 drinks, you give one to a friend. I'd like never. I don't know. I don't really like peppermint. So when they have like the peppermint mocha, I'm like, ew.
I like the cookie flavors, like when they're like sugar cookie.
Ooh, I didn't know they had those.
Yeah,
not-
a bunch of different places have it, like sugar cookie or like, cause like it's a general
I'm
flavor.
not big into the holiday stuff. To be
Really?
honest. Yeah, like I've never been a big fan. Like I just recently tried like a pumpkin spice latte like back in Thanksgiving time, but it was okay. It wasn't.
What did you not like about it?
I don't know. It was just too like cinnamony, and like I feel like they get like over like promoted, so I just get
Yeah.
like sick of it, and I'm like I don't even want it.
What about like pies? I feel like that's a
I
seasonal
love
food.
pies.
That's a seasonal food.
Like sweet
Yeah.
potato. Well, I mean, depending on what. Like I can't. Like I don't see myself like eating like a sweet potato pie like every single month, but like maybe like. Well, not every single month. But
A
you guys know
monthly
what I mean.
pie. No, I get it.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like that's like a Thanksgiving thing. Sweet potato pie.
Like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I don't
I feel
really
like we
just eat that
discussed
regular.
this before, and I was like, I hate pumpkin pie.
You
don't
hate
know.
pumpkin pie?
Well,
That's good.
I just think the
good.
texture is weird and it tastes like perfumey. I don't know, like when you eat something. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is just me thing. You eat something and it tastes the way like perfume or shampoo smells.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Glad I'm not alone. Thanks, Anna.
And I keep eating it.
I feel like that's what pumpkin pie is for me.
It's like a gelatin type of texture.
Yeah, I don't.
But it's mushy.
I don't know. It's just not for me. But
Like apple pie.
I don't know. What are
Apple
other
pie?
seasonal things like for? Is
I
apple
had-
pie like a Christmas thing?
I don't think so. I feel like apple
It's
pie is
not.
like a fall thing, but I feel like apple pie is more like a year-round thing.
I
There's
don't know.
definitely more seasonal foods actually.
Yeah, I feel like
you
we're
have,
like not.
Oh, eggnog.
Yeah.
I love
Oh, what is?
eggnog.
Okay, do you like eggnog?
Yes.
I don't. I think I had it when I was like 5, and I was
It's
like,
like,
ew.
I don't
Yeah, I've
even
had it,
know. Imagine like a milkshake, but like it's nutmeg. But
I don't know.
let's switch it up with another topic. Stay motivated. Stay motivated. I know for me, especially coming up with like finals week and stuff, just trying to keep up like the motivation is pretty hard. But I know like I typically just like to remind myself that this is not like a temporary, like a permanent thing. This is just a temporary thing. You know, like everything that I'm going through now is temporary. Nothing's set in stone. So not to like freak out too much about it, and if stuff doesn't go the way I want them to, I kind of just let it flow.
I feel like that's a good way to think about it, because I feel like you get so caught up in the situation, and then you're like, and if I don't get this done, I'm gonna like XYZ, everything's gonna happen, I'm gonna fail, yada yada.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like it's finals week, it's just how it is, you know. And there's like plenty of things that you know you can do to like support yourself. I find talking about it. I mean, like I know it's like not gonna get the work done, but sometimes if you're like, okay, like saying it out loud, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and then I'll get it done. Sometimes just like verbalizing your plan of like action, that helps me.
I don't know.
I feel like I agree with that. Like whenever I'm like overwhelmed with a bunch of work and everything, I just start to think about like how if I like get this out of the way now, then I'll get to relax. Like if I keep putting it off, like that stress is just gonna like be carried on and on and on.
Because procrastination is like it's like a stress
That's my
response.
best friend.
Procrastination.
Literally. Like,
And
I
treat yourself.
Like,
Treat yourself. Like get yourself a little treat. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I go for a little
tried,
coffee.
Like, I just end up like not getting my work done when I start to do stuff like that.
Well, I think it's like an anxiety thing. It's like the work is making you anxious, so you're putting it off, but putting it off is making you anxious. And I feel like when I realize that, I'm like, oh, okay, I should probably do the work. You know, it's really hard though. Like sometimes, I get so caught up in it.
Let's switch to the next topic.
All right, guys, this is my favorite topic we've ever discussed on College Code. Don't even. So my dog is like 16 now, and he's old as heck. But look at him. Look at that guy. Is he not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at his little teeth. Look at him. He sleeps like he pays the bills. I love that guy. Anyways, so me and my dog had beef when I was younger because I've known him since I was 5. And I used to, like, as what kids do, like, pull his tail and stuff. And that's not nice. You shouldn't pull a dog's tail. So, like, growing up, he, like, kind of held a grudge. But now in his old age, he's super nice to me. And when I came home, he, like, started, like, hopping and squealing. And I was like, so I just love that guy. I don't know. He's my little man. And he smells so bad.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Maltese Pekingese mix. And I think what it is that gives him like his little underbite is the fact that his chin grew too long and his snout is too short. So that's why he has a little like boar's teeth. But
What's his name?
Maxie. But he goes by Mr. Stink because he smells disgusting.
So why not like watch him?
No, it's not even that. He's just old. It's like the old dog smell you just cannot get rid of. I don't know. That's really weird. Like you don't know until you have an old dog. Like he's elderly. And I have to carry him. So in my house, it's 30 steps up. I have to carry him because he can't get up and down the stairs. So I have to like haul him, walk him down, put him down. Then he goes on his walk, which takes 40 minutes because he's slow, and we go like 10 feet. But I still love that guy. Even though he annoys me, he's my favorite. But anyways, I just love him. I will talk about him at every opportunity. I think I mention him like 3 times a day.
Was it his birthday?
Yes, it was his birthday. He ate a corn muffin. Not all of it though, because then he'd yak. But anyways, that's my dog. I'm so glad I got to talk about it.
Your dog is cute.
Thank you.
I like animals.
Yeah, I want to get a dog soon, but I'm not too sure.
They're a lot of work.
They're a ton of work.
Well, let's get into the next topic, smart shopping. Now, because it's, again, holiday season, and you know Black Friday just happened, you're going to want to go and buy everything
Black
you
Friday
see.
was, I don't mean to cut you off, but
You
Black
did,
Friday
though.
was so whack.
No, I'm kidding.
but Black Friday this year was like, no Friday. Because like, what was there?
Everyone was talking about it, like, from, like, you remember years ago, people used to be, like, fighting over a TV or whatever.
Because, like, you used to be able to get, like, a TV that was, like, $5K for, like, $1K, but now you can only get a TV that's, like, $5K for, like, I don't know, like, $4,700.
They, like, lie about their prices. They make you think you're getting
For
a deal.
real.
Like, before
Even,
people
like,
used to fight.
Cyber Monday, it was, like...
I don't think I bought anything.
I think Cyber Monday kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it didn't kind of, it did, because it was whack.
I got, like, one thing. What did you get? Did you get anything? Or
no, I just looked and I was like, this is not
I got a few things
Yeah.
off Amazon that were, like, 40% off. But
That's not terrible.
yeah, no, it's not bad, but it's like Cyber Monday. I'm expecting like some deals, like some
Yeah,
deals.
I would hype it up.
I would say just to be like smart about it. Just really buy what you need.
Oh yes,
Or like
that
buy what
makes
you've been
sense.
waiting to buy.
I know a lot of people, they wait until Black Friday to get all of like their undergarments, their like socks, their t-shirts, like all of like their basics.
Necessities.
You can get those in like bulk and like save a lot of money.
What did you buy on Black Friday,
Black
if any?
Friday, what I did, I bought like a lot. I bought mostly clothes, basically, because I knew all the bigger like appliances and everything. Like some of them have really good sales, but then some of them are just like they're tricking you. You're only getting like what 10% off. So I tried being smart about it.
Yeah, I know Target did that. No Target slander, but
yeah,
whatever. That's not reliable. I'm not a reliable source.
Let's get into the next topic. Winter break plans. Oh my God. So winter break's coming up, you guys. If you aren't graduating or you aren't transferring or you aren't leaving, you will be, I guess, doing winter
Hanging
break.
out.
Yeah, hanging out. I know some people will be doing winter classes, but I know for me, I'm really gonna take this break to hang out with my friends that don't live around me. I have a lot of friends that are in the city, that are in Long Island, that are upstate, so I plan on visiting them and making some memories.
What about you, Sonny?
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna vibe, to be honest. I'm gonna chill. I don't know.
Well-deserved vibe.
Yeah, I kind of just want to hang out. I really do want to, like, what I'm looking forward to is getting some food. That, like, I know it sounds kind of like, what the heck,
No,
but
like that's because the food, like, some food here is not my favorite. So.
Well, I just want to try, like, different places, because, you know, in the city, there's so many different, like, shops and small
I want to
places.
visit the city more, and I also want to see a Broadway show.
Oh.
Ooh, like what show?
I have no idea. Just
anything.
Yeah,
I just want to be there.
Whatever has the cheapest ticket.
Yeah, I just want to be there. I want to
Yeah, I
experience
just want to be in the theater and just
Yeah.
watch it.
I think I'm gonna bake a loaf of bread. That's gonna be my. I'm gonna make. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either focaccia or focaccia.
I know what
you're
talking
about. I want to try
about.
doing that because
Yes, I
I
love
baked
that,
bread
yeah.
yesterday and I didn't. Okay, I'm chronic and not reading
So
recipes.
you
I thought
baked bread in the dorm?
No. I was at home.
Oh.
So I
right.
baked bread and I didn't read the recipe because I thought I knew it after doing it like 3 times. And I added 3 tablespoons of salt instead of 2 teaspoons. Don't do that. So
Was it,
anyways.
like, really salty?
Oh my God, it was like the ocean.
Oh.
So anyways, I'm gonna bake
That's
bread
crazy.
and I'm not gonna add 3 tablespoons of salt. Don't do that. Don't ever. And I tried to add honey to fix it. It did not work.
Oh.
Ugh, anyways, coming
didn't
up, we will be giving you a look on how our semester went. Stay tuned.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to College Code. Tonight we're going to be playing a game.
Yeah, to recap our semester, this is how it's gonna work. In this crown, we have questions about our semester that we will pick from the container and answer each one. Hopefully this will give you all an insight on how our semester went. Let's get started.
All right, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first since I brought it up.
As you should.
So I have, did you pick up any new hobbies this semester? Did I pick up any new hobbies? Well, I didn't really pick up a new hobby, but I guess I kind of picked up an old hobby.
That's nice.
Yeah, I used to do photo editing a lot. A couple years back, and I kind of lost it. I don't know. I just stopped doing it, and due to being the head photographer for the media summit, I had to edit some photos, so I kind of bought it back, and now probably over winter break, I'm gonna do some cool edits and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What about you guys?
I also picked up, not like picked up an old hobby, but like I started doing like painting random things again, like not random, like canvases, just like abstract type of art type. Because painting relieves stress. And it's fun.
Like, did you do it when you were younger, or you just?
Yeah, I like picked it up when I was younger just for fun. Like it doesn't, I don't know. I'm no Picasso or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
like still so fun.
I like painting, it's fun.
I didn't really pick up any new hobbies. I like read more. Well, that's not true. I read more in the beginning of the semester, and then the work picked up. But yeah, I like reading. I used to read a lot as a kid, so yeah. Sana, do you want to pick next?
Okay, let's see. What was your favorite class? Ooh, interesting. What classes did I take? Well, favorite class overall or this semester?
Well, probably this semester.
This semester, I'd say a pretty fun class. I really like my screenwriting class because you let your creativity, like, you know, like write your own scripts and everything.
So you're like a cinema major or dual
yeah,
major?
Yeah, I'm also a cinema, broadcasting is cinema. But what's it called? I really liked my international business class I took. Like, it's about cultures in different countries and like how like you could, like something that's acceptable in, like for a culture in America, in the United States, like you can go to a different country and it's like
not acceptable.
Disrespectful, yeah.
Wow.
And it's crazy, like the little things you learn. So I like that class.
I liked, well, it was really work intensive, but I liked my social networks in the web class because it kind of opened my eyes to some weird stuff. Like we talked a lot about like websites tracking you and like, I don't know, now I search with like caution, you know? I mean, not that I'm searching like silly things, but you know, I'm like thinking like, oh, if I'm looking at like a piece of jewelry and then I suddenly get jewelry ads, I'm like, So, but yeah, that was a fun class. You know, what about you, Ziggy?
Yeah, I'm currently in a global documentary production class. That's pretty cool. It kind of opened my eyes to the power that we all have as broadcasting students to like, that we kind of have the power to share stories and make videos and, you know, get stories out there to the world that would probably never be told if you didn't think of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Lisa, do you want to?
Yes, I will. My turn.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna get. Oh, of course. I knew I was gonna get this question. I mean, we all answer it, but whatever. What was a low point of your semester?
Oh.
I feel like a low point of my semester. Well, I feel like you guys would answer something for me, but I'm not gonna say it on air. I feel like for me, maybe a low point of my semester is just like I got sick and I had to miss class, and it was like a really important day in my class, and I was so sick I couldn't get out of bed. That was not fun.
I don't know what I'd say.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe like just being I know maybe a low point for me was maybe like leading up to the media summit. Like, I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like started to doubt myself a little bit when it came to like approaching people and being social. So maybe that was a little bit of a low point because I kind of like allowed that to stop me from going to certain events leading up to the summit. But you know, I got over that.
Still did it.
Yeah, I still did it.
You still got it done.
Hey, Ziggy.
I networked.
I would say like at certain points just letting myself over procrastinate.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just let that take control for a little bit. I was like, oh, I'll just do this homework later. I'll just do that later. And I feel like
didn't.
Yeah. And like doing it later, but like I should have just
like
sat myself down and was like, do your homework now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I get that.
I'll go.
Your turn.
Oh, do you procrastinate homework a lot?
Yes.
That's such a good question.
Honestly, yeah. Like, I'm the kind of person that'll be like, I'll do this at 12 o'clock.
I feel like this is the general consensus that college code procrastinates their homework sometimes.
We even procrastinate this show.
No,
I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm just
not
kidding.
true. No.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding though?
Well, you know, I feel like some procrastination, sometimes you just gotta take care of yourself. Sometimes I procrastinate because I'm like doing not well and I should just like read a book.
Also, like procrastination also isn't good when like there's a deadline for something and you're like, yeah, I'll do it then. and like you know you won't be able to do it all in that time that you're giving yourself.
But like sometimes you pull through.
Yeah, I mean, as a college student you have to.
Like an essay that would have taken you like 5 hours takes you like an hour.
Chat GPT.
No, no,
I'm just kidding. Don't use that. And also, teachers have a way to catch you. So
yes, we do not endorse Chat
we don't
GPT
endorse it, and
on
they don't
college
sponsor
code.
us.
Yeah.
Sana, would you like to pick?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you prefer morning or evening classes? Ooh. I'll go first, I guess.
Mid-afternoon.
Well, evening by evening we mean like what, 5, 6, like the late classes?
I'd say
like 3.
3 to 5, 6 o'clock.
Well, I kind of prefer both, but I would like the earlier classes because I feel like you get it out of your way and then you have the whole day for yourself.
Honestly, depending on like if it's like Tuesday through Friday morning, but like Monday, I really can't do like the waking up at 8 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh, I would never take an 8 a.m. Don't do that to yourself. If you can help it.
I don't mind a morning class. I tend to go towards more of the morning classes because I like to have the rest of my day to do stuff. So I do that.
That makes sense.
Especially because the sun starts setting and it gets dark earlier.
I'm gonna do this real quick. Did you step out of your comfort zone this semester? Rapid fire. Yes or no?
Yes, with the media summit.
Yes, with this show.
Yes, with everything I did. So proud of everybody.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Well, that was fun. Stay tuned for more College Code after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
With finals only a week away, what tips do you guys have for finals week?
The tip I have mainly is to just know where your final's gonna be. Like, know which class, because a lot of people, like not a lot of classes,
Some.
but yes, some of them will like switch up a little bit on like your classes. And also make sure that you are familiarizing yourselves with that finals exam schedule. The schedule is located on the university's website. Make sure to just know what time your final is, and to make sure to just look at your final your syllabus for final information.
Yeah.
Yeah, some teachers, they change it. They're like, it's not during class time, it's during a different time, and then people make that mistake. Yeah. Well, aside from finals, it's easy to forget to properly close your dorm with going home for like a month and then just like thinking about catching the bus or like anything. So like you do forget things that you're gonna pack for like a whole month at home. So do you guys have any tips?
Take out your garbage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to smell that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Take out your garbage. Take out your recycling.
Also, like if you have a mini fridge like I do, make sure you unplug it unless you have like permission to keep it plugged. Because I know a lot of people that I know who have a mini fridge, they were upset during Thanksgiving break when their fridge got unplugged.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to keep it plugged in for a whole month at home.
Mhm.
Thanksgiving break is different, but like make sure you clean your fridges, take your garbage out. You get charged for those things.
Yes.
So like make sure you take it out. Plus, I don't think you want to come back to your room smelling nasty.
Also, just defrost your fridge and make sure it doesn't leak everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take.
Make sure you have all your important stuff with you.
So one of the most stressful things about break for some is figuring out how you are going to get back home. How do you guys typically travel back home?
I take Amtrak, but if you buy the tickets in advance, they're cheaper. So you gotta plan it out.
I usually just take a bus.
I typically the bus. I've always been taking the bus.
Yeah.
Trailways all day.
Each break, the school offers students the chance to purchase a round-trip ticket to the Syracuse Airport and the Regional Transportation Center.
To purchase a round-trip ticket to the Syracuse, so pretty much the ticket is to the bus will be going to the Syracuse Airport and the Regional Transport Center. More information on the tickets can be found on the school's website. I would totally recommend looking into that. It'll take you straight to the airport and the bus station, and it's pretty convenient too, and it's pretty cheap too compared to like an Uber or something.
We at College Code would like to thank you all for tuning in each week.
So what was your favorite thing about doing College Code, you guys?
I liked planning what we were doing every episode. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
And our meetings were fun.
I like stepping out of the comfort zone a little bit
Yeah.
and being on camera and doing all that.
I know for me, like probably just like doing everything. I don't know. Like I really enjoyed the whole like process. Even like the tricky parts I still enjoyed because like, you know, they're just helping you grow as a person. Like this
Yeah.
entire process has been a learning thing, you know, and shout out to our amazing crew for
Yes, you
helping
guys
out and
are
making this show go.
amazing.
Yeah, and shout out to WTOP, the engineers, the VPs, everyone for just keeping the network going, the station going, and and shout out to you guys for viewing in every single week. And make sure you guys tune in for, make sure you guys come back to see us next semester for another season of College Code. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
Good evening and welcome to The Last Laker, the only show that takes WTOP-10 original productions and puts them head-to-head in many different competitions. I am your flyest host of the evening, Matt Sharamita. Last week on The Last Laker, you missed two of the sportiest shows in WTOP-10 Face-Off, where Laker Connections took down the Kenny Kyle Experience. Although Chef Kenny Gerard did make a phenomenal honey bun Italian mix, tonight it's a different story. Two whole new OPs will be put to the test and get one step closer to becoming the last Laker. Now you may be wondering, what the heck is Matt Sharamita wearing? I'll stand up, do a quick fit check for you too. I got pink pants on, I got the Goku hoodie. What is Matt Sharamita? Oh, we're revealing guests, hang on. The Last Laker, tonight's show features a special array of guests, two brand new shows, with our producers all being freshmen here at WTOP-10. The first show, just like their name suggests, is as entertaining as they come. Give it up for Chris DeLuca and Austin Claus of Entertainment Breach. You guys, you know, you're brand new to Oswego. What is something that you wish you knew before coming here?
God, I mean, honestly, knowing how much time all this stuff would take, but it is a lot of fun, I gotta say.
Chris, you told me we were going to Texas Roadhouse. That's why I got all dressed up.
Oh, my fault, man. But yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to. I saw WTOP, and that's why I came to Oswego. So.
Enthralling stuff. On the other side of me, another group of fresh meat, but one that has already featured some seasoned guests on their shows. Give it up for Mike Neckers, Logan Russo of the Mike and Logan Unplugged Show. You guys are also brand new to campus. What is it that makes you guys so obnoxious?
You want to start, Mike? You know, I think it's just the way we were raised. You know, we got here, we both had a similar childhood experience, and I think we've just gotten along really well and bonded.
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely, when it comes to our show, I think Mike is a lot more controlled. I'm a lot more goofy, giggly, so like our powers really combine, and they mix for a really great product. So.
Very cool stuff. We're going to move into some hot debate topics, all based off Oswego. I'll try to keep things in your guys' ballpark, though. I'll ask you some questions specifically catered towards freshmen. We're going to get the first question up here, because I don't remember what I wrote. I didn't bring my little debate sheet out today, so... Oh, there it is. What is the I just spit all over my neck. What is the worst academic building on campus?
You're asking us first?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Logan, go ahead.
I'm going to say Mahar Hall because I remember my first couple weeks at Oswego, the elevator was broken. So,
for me, it has to be how hot it gets in Mahar during the beginning of fall semester, and then I'm guessing end of spring semester. Haven't gotten there yet, but it gets hot in there.
So we got Mahar Hall for you guys.
All right. Hewitt, it ain't open.
There. Yeah, exactly.
That's a terrible answer.
What do you mean? You can't go in. You can go into Mahar. At least there's air conditioning. You can Hewitt Hall. There's nothing.
The worst hall is Hewitt.
Yeah, have you been
the
in
brand new state-of-the-art hall that they're building? It is.
I
did see
it'll be
it.
good. It'll be better in like
It'll be better
year or
soon.
two.
But right now, as a freshman,
These guys win.
listen,
We win that one.
come on.
It's fine.
Next debate question. What is the best thing about Oswego? I'll come to you guys for this one.
Ooh.
Juan Zones.
Juan Zones, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have all their great food there. You got the new Oz bread.
All right. They ain't paying us. They're not paying us. All right. So we cannot shell too much.
Yeah, but I think it's the best.
Good culture. Good guy. I like Jason.
I am gonna have to say the overall environment here in Oswego, and I'm gonna touch specifically on the lake. The lake is so beautiful. Going out there watching sunsets, things like that. I really enjoy that.
I'm a big architecture nerd. I like the architecture here. A lot of beautiful buildings. You come here, you feel welcome. A lot of old buildings, but they're really well kept. Great environment, yeah.
These two aren't on the same page, and then Chloe also just made a point. Look at West Campus. That's peak architecture is West Campus.
Oh yeah, 1960s concrete, my favorite.
Yeah, you guys aren't even on the same page. It's Juan Zones.
It's Juan Zones. We love Juan Zones.
That's okay.
It brings us into our final question of the debate. What is the best calzone that Juan Zones has to offer? We'll come back to you guys.
I think I'm gonna go Buffalo. Do you like Buffalo?
I will also go Buffalo. I've had DP do more.
You just lost us the point. You just lost us the point.
Sorry, I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Give them the question. Give them the question. We're done. I'm disappointed in you.
Calzone?
You guys disgust me.
It's the Tomcat. It's
Jason
that
should
simple.
hit me
I
up.
took that
We
personally.
can change that.
I took that personally.
What's your answer?
It's Tomcat.
Tomcat, obviously.
It's obviously
You guys
Tomcat.
sold.
Yeah.
You two sold. You came out the gates fire out the gates.
Ugh.
That's my bad. I'll take that one.
I'm going with
I nearly
I'm
threw
going
up
with
in
the
my
Tomcat.
mouth.
That's the classic.
That's my bad.
2-1, Chris and Austin. You guys had some great answers. You're going to win today's debate. You guys have the lead moving into round 2.
Matt.
What are you guys doing?
We didn't want to have to do this,
What
but
are you guys doing?
It was just, it's like a backup plan in case we lost, you know?
So, Evan, can you guys roll it?
Don't
back
roll
there?
the
Roll clip.
don't listen to them.
Roll
Don't have your hijack my.
Hey man, what's up?
Guys doing? Seriously, what are you guys doing? I ask you, don't listen to me. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. I tell you guys to do one simple job every single night.
How was your break? Get yourself together, man.
You play videos on my orders. What do you mean you only follow orders? My orders. I am your producer. What?
It's showtime, Chris. And we don't have much more time. Come on. Let's go to the studio.
What is this? Brooks, I ask you to do a favor. I ask you to come on my show tonight and do graphics. That's simple. We have a simple job, Brooks. You're the OP director, and you.
What are we gonna do? Right?
Yeah, like our OP. Like we have an OP, and it's tomorrow. And we have nothing.
Dude, I don't have the caveman costume yet.
We don't have anything.
We have to film an entire cold open.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm on my way.
Okay, I'm gonna find you.
What?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We have an issue.
Unbelievable.
What's up?
Unbelievable.
Our show is tomorrow.
I thought we were B week.
Can I come? Sure, let's go. Okay.
We just need to find a guest.
Oh my god, hey guys, what's going on? What are you guys doing here?
What's going on?
Logan, did we get a guest?
No. Copycats.
Kidding me?
No.
Hold on. You heard it here first.
No. Who came first? I pitched this.
Word for word, bar for bar, in the most dramatic way possible, Logan and Mike somehow able to flip the script and reverse my decision. I can't tolerate copying. I can't tolerate copying.
We're not. Okay, calm down. Hey, calm down. We're fine.
Mike and Logan, they win round one. A whole lot of game left to go.
We're
Hey,
fine, we're
hey,
fine,
whole
we're
lot of
fine.
game. A lot of game left. Don't go anywhere. The Last Laker returns right here on WTOP-10.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey,
There's improv,
so much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Mike and Logan unplug. Sit down on the couch and get real snug. We don't have a guest today, but we're pretty cool, so that's okay. Mike and Logan unplugged. Mike and Logan unplugged.
Welcome back to Unplugged with Logan and Mike. I'm yours truly, Mike.
And I'm a pushover. I'm in Logan. I am. Are you excited for today's episode?
Oh, I'm very, very excited. We have 3 great segments for you. Starting off immediately, getting right into it. The first one, Teleprompter Tango, where we write each other's different stories for each other, and we don't see it until we get to say it. Now, warning advised. They're all completely fake. Will never happen.
Will never happen.
All right, and I guess I'm going first. So, breaking news: Logan Russo, known glutton, after drinking all of Lake Ontario and eating garbage, has now been seen eating dirt in Oswego County. When he was asked about it, he said, "You know, I just love the texture of the dirt and feeling all the worms just wiggle around in my mouth. Dirt." He's been exiled by his friends again, because why would anyone want to see their friend eat dirt? And your turn, Logan.
Hi, I'm Logan. In other news, Unplugged has been named the best show in WTOP. Also named the coolest hosts. Yes, but as you say, in this game, all the stories are completely fabricated and will never happen.
Not in a million years.
Not in a million years.
All right,
Mike?
That is absolutely correct, Logan.
Yes. What's our next segment, Mike?
Ooh, our next segment is going to be some fan mail. So I know you have.
I do have the fan mail. right here.
All right, let's see.
Dear Entertainment Breach, your show has got me through. No, that's not ours.
What?
That's not to us. To the Entertainment Breach HQ, love. No.
What?
Austin and Chris, love your show. No.
Let me see that.
No. Yeah, it's. Oh, here's one. Logan Russo. This is a notice from the Internal Revenue Service. Latest payment wasn't in. Okay.
What was that?
Nothing. Didn't pay my taxes.
All right.
Drew some fan art for you too. It's Entertainment Breach. Oh, this one from Mike. This one for you, Mike.
Hello, Mike Neckers. This is a follow-up on your request to look back over your footage and retime your SUNY 200-yard free swim. Unfortunately, your time is still the same.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh.
Looks like you're still going to stay 24th place.
Look, I should have done a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. Another Entertainment Breach to the Breach Boys. Oh, Unplugged. Oh, hey, the Entertainment Breach P.O. box was full. Can you make sure this gets to Chris and Austin? Okay. Oh, another one for us. Hey, your show feels familiar. Where do you get your ideas from?
Oh, that's funny. That's
really funny. I know this guy, Evan. He was actually going to be the original host of Entertainment Breach, but he backed out. So I just took all of his ideas from Evan. Caveman News. Oh, not an original idea at all. You want to play us out, Mike?
We'll see you after the break.
Hooray!
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah. What is it?
It's Al Roker.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Chris DeLuca, and I'm here with...
I'm Austin Klaus.
And today, we have a great show for you. We are going to be talking about some amazing things like hockey.
And other stuff. But now, we're going to go into... What's it called?
Hockey.
Hockey 100.
Hockey. Hi guys, I'm Chris DeLuca, and today I'm going to be talking about hockey. Now, I'm a huge hockey guy. My favorite team definitely has to be the Tampa Bay Lightning. I think that they're just an amazing team. Honestly, I don't even know what the NHL stands for. I think it stands for National Hickardo League. I think something like that. But you know, I'm a huge NHL fan. I like when they score the puck in the uprights. I think it's a pretty good sport. Let's talk about standings going on in the NHL. Right now in the Eastern Conference, the Lakers are beating the Knicks 117-808. You know, I'm a huge fan of both those teams. They both have amazing players. You know, Mike Trout is definitely my favorite hockey player out there. Definitely when it comes to the New York Rangers, I'm a huge fan of them.
Bro, shut up!
Okay.
Hockey, guys. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. You know, I was just so bored because hockey's just so dumb. You know, I hate hockey. I can't.
I like hockey.
I just can't stand you just rambling about hockey, man.
I like hockey.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
I'm supposed to be the nice guy.
we're going to move to our next segment, Talk of the Town. Roll the clip.
Yeah, please.
Hello, we have an important question. Unplugged or entertainment breach?
I have to go with unplugged.
Unplugged?
Unplugged.
Add it to the tally. Mike and Logan Unplugged or the entertainment breach featuring Chris DeLuca and Austin Klaus?
Unplugged.
You heard it here first, folks. Unplugged.
I'm gonna say unplugged.
Yeah.
Unplugged.
That's 2 more votes. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Unplugged.
Yeah. Garbage on the stairs up there? Pants to it?
Just pans? And you drop the mic.
Just no, not the
Jump? Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Chris DeLuca and I'm here with
Connor?
Entertainment Breach or Mike and Logan Unplugged?
Mike and Logan Unplugged.
Mike and Logan Unplugged. We're gonna add that tally. We're here walking to Oneida, right?
We're gonna walk to Oneida.
You know, we both live there, man.
We sure do. We sure do.
Should we
Come see me. I'm in room blah 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 blah.
Unplugged. Unplugged.
Unplugged.
I'll go with the first one.
Oh man, it's a tough one. Unplugged all the way.
Yeah.
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 Mike and Logan Unplugged.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
La, 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 la.
Because I'm free.
Unplugged!
Unplugged.
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 Unplugged?
Oh, I gotta go unplugged. Unplugged.
Unplugged.
Unplugged.
We have one more person left to interview, so let's go interview him.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Chris DeLuca. I was wondering what show is better. Would it be Unplugged or Entertainment Breach?
Ooh, you know, that's a tough question there. Honestly, it's
Unplugged. Yeah.
Well, it looks like that in our Talk of the Town segment, Unplugged won.
You know, I don't really agree. I'm kind of angry right now, actually. I don't really agree with that. I think our show's way better than Unplugged. I think that they stole Caveman News from us. Gosh! And it's so annoying, man.
I have to smile because I'm the nice one, and he's the mean one.
Yeah, it's my character. I just get really angry.
Well, we appreciate you guys watching. We're going to pass it soon enough later sometime next week to the better show. Oh, actually, that's tomorrow at a different time. Here we go, we break.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
And welcome back to the last Laker in the last round. Oh, we had a doozy. We had some really good parodies of each other's shows, but ultimately, because I'm not a dictator like you kind of saw that I was, I'm not a dictator, I'm a man of democracy, and I'm going to go with the people. I'm going to go with the talk of the town. Mike and Logan Unplugged, you guys are going to take it. You're up 2-0.
Just like U.S. politics,
You're
everyone.
up 2-0. Like, democracy, I'm going with the people. I'm going with the people on this one. You guys had a great parody, though.
Ooh, yeah.
But
Listen,
you know,
I had to do a lot of research, you know?
It showed. You did your research, probably more so than you did when you were up on the perch for hockey, but we're going to move on.
Probably.
These two shows, we took a trip down to Thrifty Shopper. I gave them each 5 minutes to pick out the worst outfit they possibly could. The winner takes it home, and that's what I'm wearing today. Let's take a look.
How do we feel about swim trunks? I don't know if these would fit in. These are 2XLs.
Yeah. Well, that's what we want, though. Basketball shorts maybe too.
You look on that side, I'll look over here. If you find something funny, just pull it out.
That's kind of a wild color.
Okay. No, that's actually tough. I like it. Okay, but we gotta think who wants to go with it. You gotta put a little bit of fun.
Could you have 5 minutes?
Yes, 5 minutes. Seems fast. Yeah, but you gotta, but if you take time to think about it, we'll get done. Like, for example, we can give this
That's for your clothes.
Yeah, I know. He can fit in that. Alright, so we got this so far. We gotta figure out what else to get. So, what could go well with this? We gotta think of like. Actually, he would wear this. That's the.
I'm shocked he hasn't gone for this yet.
I was looking at that outfit by myself. I kind of like it though. I just kind of like that. That's
I'm a Yankees fan, buddy. First friend of news. Oh no! If you wear that, if you buy that, you instantly lose. I'm sorry.
Are we able to?
We can find something. We can find something. Excuse me.
Oh my god, this feels like cultural appropriation.
Bro, I can't wear this.
You can. All right, move.
Alright, go put that back. Take that too.
I don't want to look. It's going by the time over. Where are they at right now? Oh, you guys are at 2 minutes.
Chicken
and
waffles.
That's actually kind of tall.
That is.
Keeping this one.
It's actually kind of hard.
It's huge though.
It's okay. We'll
Just
make it
personally
work.
use.
4XL.
We'll make it work.
4XL.
Let me see it. I mean, we'll obviously try everything on, but
Wow.
it's down to the knees.
That might be the shirt.
You don't even need the shorts. That's all we need right here.
Oh, that's the move. Oh my god.
I'll miss the down. I'll miss the down. I don't even think I can get it on my head.
Honestly, that might be the move.
I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Here
Certainly an outfit.
It is certainly an outfit.
I personally think the MVP onesie would look very nice on Matt.
I actually think the Batman would be a little more suited for my mysterious and mysterious.
Oh yeah.
What else is Batman? Is he?
He's Batman.
Great.
Let's make this. It's small. No, we can make him wear it. I bet you could squeeze into this shirt.
It's lovely. That's lovely.
This is the one.
That's soft.
1 minute.
This with the.
We can make this an overcoat.
Yeah, we could.
Are we allowed scissors?
We just rip it if anything.
We just rip it. I'm not ripping it. Start. Hold this. I'm gonna probably
Chris, you have 15 seconds.
get rid of the shorts. Do this one.
Matt, you said make the worst outfits possible.
Yeah. What size? Oh, they're women's. What size? I'm sick. These are too big. Whereabouts? I can bring a belt. I'll bring a belt. All right, this is our outfit. Is that good? All right.
That's the one. That's it. Sheesh. Show us the undershirt.
Goku.
Wow.
Oh, you want to get a close up on Goku?
Goku. And then chicken and wiffles. Matt Sharamita, everyone.
Automatically no.
What do you mean no?
Automatically no. Look, it's not mounted.
Isn't that like the point?
That's just a conglomeration.
Look, it doesn't make sense.
But like you never said that.
I feel like. Alright, I just want to. Give me the camera real quick. Alright. So obviously, none of you guys know about fashion, just based off of what we're seeing here.
I like the gloves.
This shows the glove, the OJ special.
The glove does fit.
Put the Barbie backpack.
Honestly, the silver matching the silver though.
Yeah.
That might be. I got a decision to make. I'll make it up at the register.
Okay.
And I have made my decision, obviously, wearing the chicken and wiffles and the Goku shirt. Guys, the first ever 3-0 victory on the last Lakers. Hey, hang on. What are we doing?
Yo.
Hey, this is a civil show.
You're gonna pay for this. You will. Promise me. Promise me you will pay for this.
Hey, okay, enough, okay?
What are you guys doing?
No, there's...
Keep on sleeping.
Okay, enough!
Are you kidding me?
Look at that! I hate you!
You gotta stop it right now, all right?
Get this camera out of here!
That's going to do it for tonight's episode of The Last Laker, as Mike and Logan have won. Come back in 2 weeks to see which two original productions get closer to becoming The Last Laker. Have a good night, everybody.
Welcome back to College Code, the newest show on WTOP. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this.
Back to another episode of College Code,
where we talk about everything that has to do with being a college student.
So, how's life going for everybody?
Life is going pretty good. I don't know. Life has been honestly quite stressful. You guys know I'm the head photographer for the Media Summit.
Oh, right. That's this week.
Yeah, which is this week. So like everything is like coming to a head.
Mhm.
All of the preparing, the planning, the stressing is kind of like all like
It's happening.
It's happening. It's this week. And by the way, if any of you guys are watching, which I hope you are, I hope you all plan on attending the Media Summit, which is this Wednesday, October 25th, and it will be in Waterman Theater. We also have breakout sessions that will be happening, I believe, from 9:10 to 10:05 in MCC. So let's start the topics. First, we have costume predictions.
Well, I think there's going to be a ton of Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When did that come out? July?
July. I would definitely say a lot of Barbie because of all the like costume changes in the show. And not in the show, the movie.
The
yeah, the show. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I think even now for like Halloween parties and on IG, you're always seeing Barbie somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know like one of my favorite trends that went on last Halloween was there was a lot of people that redid like old TV show covers. Like I love that. Like I actually had the opportunity to redo that for a digital photography class. Like I had to do like a set of 10 images, and I was able to do like and my topic was early 2000s movie covers. So let's get into the next topic.
Let's get into the next topic, and that topic is best Halloween candy.
It's not candy corn.
Not candy.
Oh my God,
I'll say that right now.
I don't want to be a hater or anything, but like, I know Tootsie Rolls are like popular and everyone gives them out, but like I'm not a huge Tootsie Roll fan.
I'm not a chocolate Tootsie Roll fan, but vanilla Tootsie Rolls are
they make
fire.
I like their fruit ones.
Fruit ones, I'm not a big fan of the fruit ones. I only get them for the vanilla ones.
Really? You like dots?
Yeah, I love vanilla chocolate.
You like dots?
Is it the, like the chewy ones that come in the
Yeah, I like them.
Oh.
But they get stuck in your teeth like crazy though.
Yeah.
I prefer chocolate over candy.
But like what kind of chocolate? Like Snickers?
Any chocolate. I'm have a terrible sweet tooth, but I don't know. Candy makes me nauseous.
Oh.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. When you guys say candy, I put chocolate and candy in like the same category. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I mean, I feel like chocolate is candy.
It is a candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like a sweet, so. Yeah, that's I really
like
thought
chocolate
of
and
that.
candies. I don't know, potato.
Let's get into the next topic.
So I want to talk about like how to deal with conflict. I think for me, I don't want to come across as like this as like a negative thing, because I'm not saying we have to start beef with everybody. But I think, growing up and just, being in college now, you encounter a lot of situations that maybe are not the best. And I think it's okay to be confrontational sometimes. I feel like that's my hot take. I feel like, in a respectful way, I feel like you can say like, hey, I just wanted to talk to you about something, like say with a friend or like a roommate or like I don't know, somebody you're close with, I feel like that's okay.
Yeah. I know for me, like, I'm kind of weird with confrontation. I tend to, like, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Mainly because, like, confrontation just is not my thing. Especially with, like, roommates and stuff. Luckily, for, like, a year, I was able to room with one of my best friends. And, like, it was really weird because at my old school, we had suites. Like, it was a suite. So, like, it was my room, kitchen, bathroom, her room. And, like, anytime, like we would have, like, issues, like, we were, it's weird. Like, we're almost, like, the same person. Like, we literally, we conflict the same way. I can't even think of the word. So like we'll go like 2 to 3 days without like speaking to each other, which is crazy because like I don't know how. And then either I need to tell her something or she has something to tell me, and we'll just like see each other and we're like, so we're still beefing or what's up?
It just blows over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then what's it called?
Confrontation, like being confrontational, that's something you learn over time. Because definitely with friends or even, it's easier to be confrontational to strangers.
Like going through like school and stuff.
Yeah, going through school and everything, because I don't know, personally, if you're friends with somebody, it's so difficult to bring up a conversation and be so honest about something that's bothering you. But like once you like learn how to do it, like the first couple times, it gets way easier.
I feel like as long as you're respectful, I also think there's like a certain way to go about it. Like you're not gonna go scream at somebody, like that's not the way to go. But I think if something is bothering you, you have a right to say it in a respectful way. And I think not a lot of people like confrontation, and I don't like confrontation, but it's scary to do. But like you said, Sana, like it's something you learn over time, and I think it's an important skill to like have, especially growing up and like being in college now. Like I just feel like it's okay. I think being respectful and bringing it up in like a way that you're not like attacking the person, but also just
I also would say like take this time in college to use as almost like practice to deal with conflict, because when you go out into the adult world, a lot of the stuff that flies in college won't fly in the adult world. So I would just say like take as much time now to really gain those conflict management skills, so when you go to that job, when you go to official adulthood, you're not making
like struggling.
Yeah, you're not struggling too much.
Okay, let's get into the next topic, which is Halloween movies. Do you guys like scary movies?
I have a lot to say about this. I love scary movies.
See, I actually hate scary movies, but I love Halloween movies, but I'm more of like a Disney Halloween movie kind of
Like Halloween Town.
Oh my god.
Okay, can you
Never
rank
seen Halloween
that? And that's
It goes
crazy.
Halloween Town 1, Halloween Town 2, and then Return to Halloween Town because why isn't Kim not in it?
Return to Halloween Town isn't that bad.
We don't consider it a Halloween Town. We don't consider it in the series.
Oh.
Oh,
Ziggy has
okay.
opinions.
That's my opinion because it's almost like taking Daniel out of Harry Potter. You won't have Harry Potter.
Without
So
Harry
why
Potter.
Taking
switch
Harry out of
one?
Harry Potter. Yeah, that's crazy.
Honestly. And another plug for the media summit. One of the writers on Return to Halloween Town is one of the panelists. So if you have any questions about that, come to the media summit.
You just plug that. So this is not an ad or whatever.
I mean, I have to.
We could stray away from Halloween movies for a second. We could talk about Disney Channel Halloween episodes.
What about
I love those.
Did you? Oh, what movie was it? This is gonna bother me for like the rest of my life. I remember being at a basketball game, like playing as like an 8-year-old, talking to my teammate on the sideline about it was Girl versus Monster.
I was just gonna say that movie
that
too.
one
Which
slapped.
movie was that? The one with the Olivia Holt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
She was like
good.
I
Monster
like that
Hunter.
movie. I'm not
I
gonna
haven't
lie.
seen it since I was small.
Yeah, I haven't
It's a
seen it in
good
a minute.
movie.
I'm not gonna lie, that one like villain lady kind of scared me. Like when like she like
Yeah.
had like this scene where like she like came in through like a window and she was like it was like a real jump scare kind of.
I don't remember anything.
It had good music too.
Oh, there
All
was
the
this
Disney
song
movies.
for the credits. They ate that up.
Had Me Hello, is
They
that
ate-
it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
oh my god, yes, that was the song. Yeah. They ate that up.
But anyways.
So let's get into the next topic. Dealing with stress.
Oh man.
Yeah, honestly,
Well, you said you were really stressed for this week.
dealing with stress, honestly, I wish I could give you guys more advice, but the best advice I could give you guys is try to find like time out of your day to truly just like not think about anything. Like I always like to give myself at least like half an hour to an hour to just do something that's like calming to me, like either walk, listen to music, do something, because like in college, like you cannot escape stress. Stress is literally a part of being a college student. So the best advice I can give anybody with dealing with stress is just trying to find happy places, or you know, how do you guys deal with stress?
I'd say find a hobby.
I like to nap. I like to watch TV. You know, get some snacks or whatever.
Oh, I love snacks. Snacks.
Yeah.
Well, not like stress eating, but like, you know,
But
having
yeah.
like an Oreo.
Allowing
you know.
yourself to do stuff without guilt. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
relax
Yeah.
without guilt.
I
That's
think
how you could.
that's important.
Yeah, especially in college. Like I feel guilty for like taking an hour just to like chill out. I'm like, oh my god, like we doing this, like we doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Coming up, our own Aoife will be carving a pumpkin with you all. Stay tuned for more on College Code.